The following content is intended for mature audiences. This material is created for the usage of harm reduction and drug education. I am not condoning the consumption of any illegal psychoactive substances.
So there are certain things that we can associate with rap music. Chop and screwed, old schools with spokes, gold fronts, and then there's lean. What exactly is lean and how did it become a thing in the rap culture and specifically the black community? This video, I'll spend time discussing lean in its entirety. 3-methylmorphine, otherwise known as codeine, hit the market. It started gaining more popularity because it's stronger than Robitussin. One of the earliest advocates for codeine was a country music singer by the name of Townes Van Zandt. He will give many shout outs to codeine in several of his songs. One of his main popular ones, he stated his friend is codeine and it's the nicest thing he's ever seen. Fast forward decades later, codeine would hit the underground rap scene. A notable DJ from Houston by the name of DJ Screw started to become the face of it, and his style of music, Chop and Screw, basically mirrored how codeine made him feel. Around this time, they would then coin the term lean. In America, it was known as the poor man's drug due to its affordability and accessibility. It started to spread throughout the country, mainly minority communities. Nowadays, people still recreationally use or abuse the substance due to many different reasons. For example, heroin or other opioid users will use codeine to ward off the effects when their preferred drug is not available at the time. So the view of lean in the rap game currently is very negative due to its presence in the demise of several musicians. Now let's take a look at several deaths where lean was actually present at the scene. DJ Screw, very notable DJ, chop and screwed god. According to his toxicology report, codeine, diazepam, or Valium, and PCP were all present. If you're consuming this kind of particular substance, the most dangerous thing you can do is continue to consume more downers. So DJ Screw consumed benzos, which is a downer, as well as codeine, which is another downer, and PCP, which is another downer and upper. Now this caused DJ Screw to actually die from respiratory depression. Now let's take a look at ASAP Yams next. So ASAP Yams, of course, one of the founders of ASAP Mob. This particular person already suffered from depression due to the record label being taken away from him and other political factors relating to what he created. So according to his toxicology report, he had codeine, oxycodone, which the brand name for that is Oxycontin, alprazolam, Xanax, which is another downer. So he basically suffered from respiratory depression. Pimp C was a very notable rapper back in the 1990s and early 2000s and was one of the two members of UGK. Pimp C was already reported to be suffering from sleep apnea, which already causes breathing difficulties during the time of sleep. There were whispers at the time saying that he died from lean and all this stuff, but that wasn't the case. And a lot of us still think till this day that he died from consuming lean. So when they looked at Pimp C's toxicology report, they noticed that his codeine levels weren't high enough to be labeled as an overdose. Instead, it was really because he already had the pre-existing health condition, sleep apnea, along with taking codeine, because codeine already decreases your respirations. So that coupled with his sleep condition kind of put him down under. Last, we have Fredo Santana. Fredo Santana's case was unique, but not really so much. Fredo Santana was a rapper specifically known in the Chicago drill music scene, also Chief Keef's cousin. Fredo Santana spent his childhood in inner city Chicago and was suffering from multiple conditions, specifically mental health disorders such as depression and a neurological condition, which we know as epilepsy. Throughout his childhood up to the time of his death, he's had several seizure episodes, but luckily enough, people were there to actually do something about it. So while dealing with depression, having to live life with epilepsy, and whatever underlying traumas he's experienced as a child, he kind of resorted to substances as a way to deal with himself as well as his environment around him. He dabbled with benzodiazepines and lean, which are both downers. Lean only exacerbates seizures. So a man that's living with epilepsy and consumes lean, that can definitely exacerbate his seizures. But it didn't cause him to have a seizure. He already had pre-existing medical issues, which was epilepsy. He basically died from complications due to his seizures and not lean overdose. Thank you and please be safe.